Hey! Welcome into J2. We're a distance away because we have a guest today.
Not because we're not best friends anymore.
No, that's never the case.
Nah.
Nuh-uh. But anyways, we have a special guest, a relationship expert.
I'm excited.
Right, me too. I'm Jacob, by the way, and that's Jackie. If you didn't know, if you don't already know, then you should
probably know.
And go watch the other videos because we're awesome. Anywho.
And there's J1.
And J1 as well.
Which equals J2.
Ding ding. Anyways, so yeah, that's what we're gonna do. When we come back from the intro, the dun 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 dun, we'll have our special guest. And why don't you just introduce our special guest now? Like, what's his name?
Our special guest is Artie.
Artie P.
Artie P.
Yeah.
Yes, and he's a relationship expert.
He's traveled the world for this.
Yeah, he's done so many things, and
He
he's
really
really
has.
good at advice.
Yeah.
If you're struggling with a relationship, or struggling to find one, or struggling while you're in your relationship, Artie can help everybody.
That's right, and he just has a radio show he usually does, and this is going to be a rare appearance. He usually doesn't show his face out in public, so this is pretty special.
And he's special to us.
Special to us. And now to you. So without further ado,
here we go!
J2 Relationship Advice
with Artie P!
Yeah! Ta-da! Here's Artie P.
Welcome, Artie P.
It's nice to be here.
Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for joining
not a
us.
problem.
Yeah.
I'm here to help.
And Artie P, can you give our listeners and our watchers, because we have more watchers than listeners, can you give us a little background on yourself, Artie P?
Oh, well, I have thoroughly, most of my life, been a dating expert. Yes, I have. I have helped many people with their relationships, and, you know, what can I say? I just have a mind for it and the hands for it, you know.
Yeah, you do.
You can grasp a lot of relationship
I
issues
can,
with
yes,
one hand.
yes, I can. I can just turn your relationship into something special.
That's awesome.
I cannot wait to get to
I'm
these
so
questions.
excited.
And some of these have come from our watchers and from Twitter and from, we just made up some too.
Our viewers
Yeah.
and other people that we know.
Thank you. And we're going to get started. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Question number 1. I like someone. How do I show them without being creepy?
Oh, well, this can be a difficult thing, and you really have to, you know, try to think about the person that you like. And I would not suggest going and showing up at their door or being inside their house before they are. That usually tends to scare them off. One thing that I find that makes people realize that you like them is sending them pictures of yourself. Yes.
Like just a selfie or?
Well, yes, that's
Okay,
what I've been told. That's what they're called.
I'm
Yes.
glad.
Yes.
I'm glad they're just selfies instead of other pictures.
Yeah.
Well, oh yes, no. that comes much later in a relationship.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
There's also you can send cards or flowers. I've heard that there's telegrams where people come to your house, but that's a little bit scary. So
That is.
I wouldn't suggest that at all.
Some
No.
pictures of yourself.
Yes.
And a
yes.
mariachi band.
Well, you know that could help if
Okay,
they like
okay.
music. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
That's why you're here, Artie P.
Okay. Next question we got was, how do you know when the right time is to have the first kiss with that person that you like?
Oh yes, this is a special moment that you really have to time, because you can completely mess up a relationship if you just try to smooch on to somebody when they're not ready. I find that the best way to know is when you lean in. If they're not pushing your forehead back, it's okay.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, alright.
That would suck.
Yes. Oh yes, it does. I've had lots of people call in and tell me that they've reached that point, and it's the point of no return.
Right.
Yeah, and
Right.
that actually leads into my question, Artie. How do you know someone wants to be in a relationship or just be friends with you?
Well,
That's a tricky.
that is tricky, because there are some people who tell you that they just want to be friends and they don't. They don't know it yet. But you can help them in this transition. One thing that I like to do is, besides sending pictures, is tell them that no matter what, you're going to still love them. And embed that in their brain every day.
That they're gonna love you?
Know that you love them, and that's never going to change. And you tell them, I love you. I love you. And eventually they will say, I love you. And then it's just meant to be.
Oh.
I like that. The force
Yeah, that's like
message.
great.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Use the force.
Use
The force is with you.
Oh, all right. Insightful.
Yeah.
All right. So my next question that I got was, what are signs from the other person that they give you that let you know that they like you?
Ooh.
Pictures.
Pictures. Pictures again.
Pictures, well, usually very, very provocative pictures. But pictures are a good sign. If anyone sends me a picture, I know that they want me and can't help themselves, but we know that already.
Okay,
So
yeah.
I let them down very easily. You know, I don't want to hurt anyone. But one of the signs, the telltale signs that they want you or like you is they actually text you back and don't ignore the 10,000 texts that you sent the previous day.
Oh,
Yes.
that's nice.
That's it.
10,000 texts.
Yes,
That's a
yes. Well, you know, you have to make sure that they understand your love.
Oh,
Yes,
okay,
yes.
That makes sense. Yeah. All right. Well,
Jeez.
to get to that point where you want to know if they like you or not, you have to kind of pick them up first, right? So I want to know your favorite pickup line, Artie.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I have several pickup
Oh,
lines,
boy.
but my favorite, oh my goodness. You know, we may have to come back to. I'm going to have to think about that for just a little
Okay.
bit, but I will give you a little insight of the Artie pickup
I
lines.
cannot wait.
Oh,
Oh, okay. So we're coming back to that
we'll
one.
come back to that one. Yes.
Okay, alright. So, seeing as how you're such a good relationship advice giver, we gotta assume that you're good at relationships. So, what's it like being so popular and wanted by other people?
This is a very good question. I know that there are going to be some people watching this who have the same problem. But one thing that I find is it can be very overwhelming, and don't let it overwhelm you. No, love is something that you can always have more of. So don't let it overwhelm you. What you have to do is realize that every person can love a part of you, and there's plenty of Artie to be loved.
There's-
So it doesn't really bother me.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
That's good.
Yeah.
Alright, good advice.
That's really good advice.
Yeah.
I'm just letting it soak in for a
Me
second.
too.
Just so much great advice, Artie.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this one is more about you have the relationship, you're in it for a while. When is the time to fart in front of your significant
Oh,
other?
uh-oh.
Oh, I think that you should do it the very first time.
The
you meet
very
them.
first time?
The very first time.
What?
Yes, the very first time.
Wow.
Never hold back. Pardon the pun.
Oh, Artie.
Never hold back who you really are. If you don't love you, no one can love you.
That's
So you need to be totally honest, and if you have problems in that area, they need to know from the beginning.
That's true.
So,
That's true.
That's really good advice.
thank
I'm
you.
gonna fart on every date I ever have anymore.
I
Yeah.
think that you should.
I really will.
They need to know.
Yeah.
I mean, even does that go for girls too? I mean,
Absolutely, absolutely. Some people don't.
Wow.
Some people don't believe this. Girls do fart.
Well, what?
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. But
Artie.
we try to say it softer for women.
Okay.
So girls may not fart, but they love puff, and that's a sign that they really, really like you.
love
With
puff.
yes, that's a sign that they really, really like you when they will do that in front of you.
When they love puff.
Exactly.
All right.
When they love-
so love
Yes.
puff. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, somebody asked, what qualities should they look for in a mate? Like, what are the good qualities you should look for in somebody that you should be with?
Well, the most important quality is going to be honesty. Always be honest, because if you're not being honest, you're not being you. So always be honest. That's going to be the most important thing. And a proportionate hiney will be nice too.
Oh, okay.
My Andy kinda don't want none, right?
Exactly.
High five, man.
Unless you got
Exactly.
buns,
Yeah,
huh? Got it. Oh, that's a good song.
That is a good song.
Yeah.
Artie,
Yes.
Artie. This is my own personal question.
Okay, I'm ready.
I snuck one in there.
Okay.
What should I do for a romantic date?
For a romantic date.
Yes.
Well, you know, I just had somebody that actually wrote in and was trying to give me advice, and I actually enjoyed this advice. This is very fun. If you're going on a first date and you want it to be romantic, go for ice cream.
Why go for ice cream? Artie?
Well, because even if the date just goes horribly wrong, you got ice cream.
Oh,
Yes.
that's
Yes.
good advice.
That's true.
Ladies, ice cream.
That's
Ice
right.
cream.
What's your flavor?
Oh!
Artie!
No pun intended.
Behave.
Wow. Yeah. Okay, my turn?
Yeah.
Okay, they say, give me flirting tips. I don't know how.
Uh,
How do you flirt?
Oh, well,
Artie?
there's several ways that you can flirt. One way that you can flirt is with your eyes. Yes.
how?
Yes. Oh, there's
Show our
the,
camera.
there's the look
I
that you can
see
give.
that.
Yes, it,
Okay.
it kind of
Alright.
shoots
Yeah.
right through the person and lets them know
Definitely does.
they like me. Yes. Yes. There's different ways to flirt too. One way that you can flirt is just being straight up and saying, "I like you." That's a little bit too much for most people. So one way you can flirt is spill your drink on the person you like.
Oh,
Yes.
Where do you spill the drink?
Well, it depends. If you're sitting down, just on their lap.
Okay.
Yes.
But if
Yes.
you're standing up,
If you're standing up, on their shirt isn't good because you can aim better that
you
way.
kind of
Oh.
and pretend like you're tripping and just oh no.
Exactly, yes. Don't make it obvious.
Right.
No, you don't want to just be like, oops. No. Make it seem like an accident. If they're okay with it, then move on.
Oh.
Yes.
But if they're not okay with
If they're not okay with it, then you might want to move a seat over.
okay.
Yes.
Oh.
Fair advice.
Yeah.
Have you thought of your pickup line yet, or do you want us to go a little bit more?
A little bit more,
Okay,
I think.
sounds good. All right.
I want to give you the best.
All right. So we farted in front of each other. We went on a romantic date. When to get engaged? What is the right time to get engaged?
Well, the right time to get engaged, this time of year.
This time of
well,
year?
not even this time of year, but just as society has progressed the way that it does, I would say before the baby's born.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. That's solid
Yes.
advice.
All right.
Yes.
So if I started dating someone now, this time of the year is good. For
This would be nice. Yes.
Okay.
I hear that a fall wedding is lovely.
Ooh, that is lovely. You're right, Artie.
Would be. Artie P has such good advice.
You do.
My turn?
Yeah.
Okay. So this person, I don't know where this came from, but all right. If you're on a date and you pick your nose accidentally
Ooh.
and something accidentally comes out of your nose, what do you do before they notice?
Before they notice, well, one of the things that I do if I feel like anything's there, I say, "Oh, what's that? Oh, no, it's over there somewhere. I know that it's over there. Yes,
So you do it in your sleeve.
yes,
Okay.
yes. Preferably on the inside. One of the more classy things to do is if you have an undershirt, pull it out and wipe because then they don't see anything.
Pull it out and wipe.
Yes.
Okay.
It's as good as a hanky.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
Sounds good.
Right, Artie P. Artie P. We're down to your what are your pickup lines?
Yeah,
My
you're
pickup lines. Well, I can't give away too much because then you wouldn't need
Give me a great one.
a
to
great
use
pickup line.
this weekend.
Use this weekend.
Yep.
Okay, well, if you find somebody, well, you need to set me up a situation.
Okay.
Where are you going? What are you doing?
Here's the situation.
Okay,
All right, I'm at the bowling alley.
you're at the bowling alley.
I had a Coca-Cola in my hand.
You do.
The other girl she just went and she didn't go to the bathroom. I didn't mean she
Oh,
just went.
I was very confused there
She
for a
just
second.
said
She
Yeah.
rolled the
I was
ball down the alleyway and she got a strike. Boom, right there. I'm just like, oh, huh. What do I do at that point?
Pickup line.
Pickup line.
Yeah. How do I get her
I will
attention?
show you exactly how to do this.
Oh, please.
Are you a bowling pin? Because I'd like to strike you.
Oh,
That's right.
Ooh,
Yes.
that's kind of risky, Artie P.
Wow.
No. Once again, you will know right away whether they're into you or they're not.
Do you put your hand up like strike or?
Most of the time when I do it, I high five.
Oh, okay. High five strike.
Just in case,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
Makes sense.
You never know where it's going to go from there.
That's such good advice. I wish we could get advice from you all day.
No kidding.
But-
It would be nice.
Yeah, but our listeners gave us 12 questions.
Well, and it's for the best because I am a very busy man, as you know, and
Right.
I have so many people that I have to help. So
You have your private plane outside the
I
house.
do,
I'm surprised
yes.
you made it in the lawn. That's big.
I know. It's just sitting out
so
there.
big.
yes,
It's
it
big.
is.
And it has an AP on
Just
it.
like
That's
my
so big.
hands, very big.
Are your hands dolphins too?
My hands are dolphins.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, no way.
Do you want to stay around for the rest of our segments?
For the rest of your set, why?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
You could join
Just
in
wait.
on them.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
I think I have a little bit of time left. I can do this.
Awesome.
Artie P, you ready for our first segment?
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. It's time for hashtags.
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 So what we're gonna do is tell you a hashtag that kind of sums up our week or that we're obsessed with. As we've explained before, Jackie and I use hashtags a lot to just talk
Just
in day-to-day
communicate.
conversations, and we pick our we pick our best ones.
Okay.
So yeah, Jackie.
So, I always have to go first on these.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to remember of some of them that I said today.
Boy, howdy, there's a lot of them.
Girl howdy, there are a lot of them. I'm gonna have to do a hashtag never been sicker.
And explain that.
Because I was sick all week, or so it feels like it anyways. I was sick Monday and I was sick Tuesday with a sore throat, but I can actually swallow now and it feels okay.
We thought we were gonna have to do a mute
So.
video this week.
Yeah, we thought it was gonna have to be all sign language
Mhm.
because Jackie couldn't talk.
Right, exactly. So,
Or I could, but it hurt. So, we're sounding a little better now.
a little bit.
Yep, a little bit.
That's my hashtag this week, a little bit.
Little bit.
Because that's how this week has gone. A little bit this, a little bit that, a little bit here, a little bit there, a little tired, a little not, a little busy, a little kind of chill, just a little of everything. So hashtag a little bit.
Alrighty.
I am going to have to say hashtag busy.
Busy.
Because I am going all over the United States and I have my first tour in France.
Oh my
Just
gosh.
giving all kinds of love advice to people who need it. And, you know, France and Paris being the cities of love.
I was gonna say,
Yes.
you give love advice to the French.
I do.
Oh,
Yes, I do.
You're really good, yeah.
Can I add something to your hashtag?
Yes.
Busy art.
Oh, I like it. I like it. Busy art.
Yeah.
Hashtag busy art.
Hashtag
Yes.
busy
Yes,
art.
I
Remember
like
to use
that.
those hashtags that are gonna be right here.
Mm,
Across my hand. What happened to my hand? That was weird.
I don't know.
Huh. Anywho,
Isn't that weird?
you ready for the next segment?
I am ready.
Tell them, Jackie.
The next segment
All this
is.
love.
Don't get me wrong, I know all this love talk. The next segment is. Weekly Obsessions! So, what we do here is we talk about during the week what we've been obsessed with. And it can be anything. It can be music, or it can be anything. Just anything that you're obsessed with this week. So Jacob's gonna go first this time.
Oh boy.
Yeah, isn't that
What
weird?
am I obsessed with this week? Well, I'm going to have to say Orange is the New Black.
Oh,
We started watching that show, and it's so awesome.
it's an awesome show. It's really good.
It's like such a twisted sense of humor to it, and you just have to watch it. It's on Netflix. Go watch it. $7.99 a month for all the Netflix you can get. I wish they were a sponsor because that would be amazing. Netflix talking to you.
Yeah.
All right,
for
what's
sure.
your weekly obsession?
Mine, well, we'll go along the same lines as shows then. I started watching this new show called Revenge, and it's really good because you already stole Orange is the New Black, so that's what I was going to say, but whatever. So, Revenge is also really good. Good show. Yeah.
Artie P?
Well, my obsession is, I guess love, because that's what I share. I share love with everyone.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Probably like your everyday obsession.
It is my everyday. If everyone's not got love, then I'm not done.
That's true.
Yes.
That's true.
Oh, that's awesome.
Alright.
Artie P, it's been a pleasure to have you on the show.
It has
been
been
so nice.
wonderful. I have loved every minute of it.
I'm glad you came.
And I'm really excited. You were telling me before we went on air that you're going to be part of a new podcast or something?
I am going to be part of a new podcast. Yes, I am.
And who's there? Is that what it's
Yes,
called?
it is. Yes,
All
it is.
Alright.
There's going to be all kinds of guests, but I can't give too much away.
Right, I think it's some guy named Richard is
I
hosting it.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
We'll get more info on that on the bottom, not of this screen, but of the screen below that.
In the description.
And there's also some cool stuff happening with J2 soon. It's going to be a whole network of stuff. Working on it. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Boom. But yeah, that's it for this episode. We've gotten so much love advice from you, Artie P.
Well, I'm glad that I can help. I just truly, I feel like if everyone doesn't have love, they don't know what life is.
That's true.
Well put.
Yes.
Well put. And
Yeah.
on that note, I think we should just end the episode right there.
I think so.
All right.
I think we're good.
Well, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe below. And use the hashtags. Of course, use the hashtags a little bit.
And never been sicker.
And of course, busy art.
That's
Hashtag
right.
Busy art.
Hashtag busy art.
Oh
Yep.
wow, you got big fingers.
Holy cow.
Yes.
Good at love. All right,
So love
that's going to do it.
All right.
See you next week. Bye.